Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're doing a lot of stuff. This is a hazardous materials one. Oh, coming in from commotion ops. I think it's okay. We might leave the old train on there, but we do need to kind of slowly get out of there. This is the crop train that we built so heavily in the last episode. And it seems to be going well. There's a few things we need to jump on in this episode, which we'll get straight into. But I think one of the key things I do struggle with keeping everything maintained. Even though we've got, we've got these facilities here, maybe we just need more of them. We're seeing a lot of crops. Hopefully, that's okay. I do sometimes wonder. There's a lot of vehicles everywhere, so that should be fine. Yeah, I think we're okay. I'll keep it in mind, but we'll double check this to see if it's really becoming an issue. Presumably, we shouldn't see too many issues. On this side, happiness I think is coming back up. Yeah, presumably this thing which should just fill up. We're actually, yeah, this will fill up and we'll end up there. So we don't. It's not the end of the world. We'll just fill this up and then it'll start to stabilize really. But the extra food here is going to be a very happy addition to what's going on here. Lots of trains running around in this area. So all very good. All very good. Now, the two things that I've got on my list to do today is get vehicle manufacturing started and sort out the asphalt issue in Pandograd here. Because everything is kind of in a standstill because we don't have the asphalt running. Now, what we don't have here is a bit of a bus stop. Can we run a train? This isn't a passenger rail. So because this isn't a passenger rail, we actually can't run a train. Train would have to go here. So it's okay. All we will need to do is get a bus stop going, which is, I think, probably the more appropriate way of dealing with this because it's very small amounts of people that actually need to work here. Yeah, definitely. Would have been massively overkill to do anything else. Now, what I think we might do, is this a free bus stop? You gotta be kidding me. It is a free bus stop. So what I'm intending on doing is just popping a free bus stop in there. Oh yeah, there we go. It is free. It just looked funny from the blueprint. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do that and probably this. And now we've got the bus stop here ready to go. In the long run, we won't need it, I think. So what we'll try and do is just make sure that people will have as direct access to these facilities here that they can. We're just missing workers and drinking water though. Drinking water, not sure. Will we have issues with drinking water? Yeah, that won't work unless we have water here. So let's go underground. What's our water situation looking like? What's some? There's a traffic jam that I obviously need to go and have a quick look at first. Not a big deal, but this guy is obviously doing a bit of a repair of something. There we go. So not the end of the world. And this is a reconstruction. That's excellent. That helicopter has got to be very old. 50, almost 50. That's okay. Hopefully that's okay. Not too bad. Now let's go back here and just check this out. So at the moment, like that. So at the moment, we don't have any water coming in here, though I don't think we need massively good quality water. So we can just run a pump in there directly. So if we go with just a small water pump, it should have reasonable quality water. Something over there. It will have power. I think something like this probably going to be okay. Though if we can bring it a little closer, I think. Let's just do that. We'll get the water going on in that location. What we'll do is we'll... Ooh. Somehow it worked. Quite happy with that. And we can just kind of tie this in like so. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and pay for this. As is. And so now, all of a sudden, we would have water. Oh, crap. I keep forgetting. It doesn't actually work that way unless this thing is full up. Let's see. Maybe it will allow sufficient water, but that's like per day, right? How much does this thing even generate per day? Not quite enough. So we will need to pump it through. So unfortunately, go back down and just get it. We need to add a pump to it. I keep forgetting it. It is quite interesting because sometimes, I mean, I would have expected that this is in fact a pump, right? It is called a pump, isn't it? A small water well. So it's not called a pump. That's my bad. That's my bad. Now, what I would like to do is add a little pump right there. That's going to be the best we can do. So let's tie that in, and this almost worked. Let's trim that back a little bit more. If we do that, maybe that'll work. That's okay. I'm happy with that. Let's do that. Let's just get all of that removed, and then what I'll do is I'll tie that in. Perfect. That's beautiful. We'll get that back in there. It now has water of a reasonable quality. You could almost say drinkable. Now, we don't have cement here, so let's quickly have a look at what cement looks like. We are generating cement over here. So we will have cement stored up over there, right? So we've got Molsky construction materials here that should also be able to go and drop it off. Now, we don't have a slot available. So let's have a look. What can we... So this is picking up steel from the customs house. That's our fallback. So let's leave the fallback in place. At Molsky construction storage, we're unloading a variety of things. We're picking up the things where they're being generated. At the vehicle repair station, we're dropping off some steel, which is probably not necessarily what we should be doing. This is okay. Actually picking up steel and actually dropping off some metal scrap. Again, dropping off steel at yet another repair station. Dropping off coal. Okay, interesting. Dropping off coal at the aggregate storage. And I'm assuming bringing it in from where, though? I think this is no longer in effect. So where is this? This is this thing. I think... Are we're not bringing it in from there, right? So are we bringing it in from somewhere else? The Molsky open storage, we drop off a few things. Prefab panels, we drop off some cement. At the scrapping facility, we pick up a few things. At the explosive factory, we're unloading. I'm assuming which wood that we unload there, or it might be gravel as well. We're loading something at the truck loading facility, which is... Let's just find it. Gravel. Where is it? So this one, we're loading up gravel over here. Let's just rename that. Oh crap! I did that. So this will be the Molsky gravel truckload. There we go. So that should be fine. So now at least we'll know straight away. We'll go all the way down and figure that out, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Scrapping facility. Oh, we've gone through this, right? Brick factory. Okay. The cement plant. There we go. The Morski gravel truckload. So we're loading gravel here, obviously dropping gravel off elsewhere. We're loading cement, which is what we want. We're unloading cement. Where is this? Okay, that's all the way on the other side. Sorry, you missed that one. It's the Motion of Services concrete plant. That's fine. We're doing the brick factory, unloading some stuff. We're picking up directly over there. Let's fly back over. So this is the let's rename this facility as the Termoilski coal store. Okay, so at least we know what we should be picking up over there. We're unloading a few things at the chemical plant, which again is what I believe would be. Why do we have drinking water issues here? This is Termoilski chemical plant. So let's just rename that Termoilski chemical plant. I just like getting the names a little bit better. So this is the second one. This is, and let me have a bit of a look here. Do we have aluminum here? So this would be, let's rename a little bit here. So this will be Termoilski Heli Repair. So at least that gives me an indication of where that is. Okay, so now we've lost out on some things and we've got tons of messages that we need to deal with, which I just ignored. Now, okay, that's okay. We'll go down to Termoilski Heli Repair. This is, this will be, just rename that. This will be Termoilski Cement Plant. There we go. Let's get the stuff renamed properly. This one will be, we'll rename that and say this is Motion of Concrete Plant. Makes it a little bit easier for me to find these things in here. So now we know where they are. This brick factory, of course, is also Termoilski. I don't mind that the name is slightly off, but we just need to know roughly where it is. So this is the area where the construction facilities are. Termoilski brick factory. Okay, there we go. That's good. Let's close that one out. Coal storage, chemical plant, heli repair, road cargo station. So where is this? So this one needs to be Termoilski distribution truck loading. Okay, good. So that's all of that. So it's actually unloading, some a little, it's dropping tons of little things off here, but it really shouldn't. Let's rename this one quickly. This is Termoilski. Rename. Oops. Termoilski. I need to do it slightly different. Termoilski prefab factory. There we go. So that should help us out. What is this? Let's rename this one and say this is Termoilski rail construction storage. Open storage. There we go. So at least that helps us. All of this helps me so easier to understand. Now this one, it loads it from the other facility and brings it here. So this one will be Termoilski coal, and this goes to cement and bricks. Brick and cement coal store. Here we go. So now we know what that's used for. And Javal repair station is over here. And we'll just rename that. I guess I'm missing out on stuff. Why is this thing... So it's working without issues, apparently. Anyway. This is... Thermolski... factories... repair... station. Yeah, it's getting a little out of hand with all of this, and that's kind of where we have these issues. And this is jeez Thermolski scrapping facility. Yeah. Oh, steel recycling. Sorry, not scrapping. Steel recycling. Perfect. That's okay. Let's leave it there. I don't necessarily have to do wood cutting post. So this one is the actual one. So let's just rename that one. This is the one in town. No, not the transparent. I'm after the renaming. This is Thermolski Town repair station. So there's 3 of them here, and somehow we're still not kind of getting to the end of it. So that's Thermolski Town. That's construction storage. That's the customs house. The only one is this wood. Oh, it's these wood cutting posts. And so let's just finish that one off. So this is the Thermolski wood cutting. You can make it one word. Cutting post. That's fine. And the Thermolski sawmill. So let's call that the Thermolski sawmill. Sawmill, one word. There we go. So that's kind of giving us everything. So the piece that we can actually take away is bringing in steel from the customs house. I'm comfortable to take it away, but we need to acknowledge that that is our fallback. I'm taking it away so that we can get cement out to this area here. That's the plan. So here we go. We go about adding cement here, and we just say, buddies, we don't need that, but I would like you to please give me a good fill up on cement over here. So that should do the trick. So now what we need to do is get a bus, probably a couple of buses to run over to this direction. So let's, we do have some buses available. What does this thing do in terms of speed? I don't know. Oh, maximum speed 70. That's 85. Let's see about if we wanted to buy some additional speed buses. We could actually do some micro buses, to be honest. I am not opposed, but we don't really have a place for them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop out in another little depot here. I think we still have some free... Oh, no, we don't. We don't have free road depots, so we'll have to use some of these. That is an interesting one. We really don't have depots. Do we have a depot over here? Somehow I think we should have a depot. Somewhere we should have a depot. It seems not, though. That is quite an interesting one. We've got fuel around here. We just don't have a depot. This is a depot. Anyway, forget about it. Just do that. Just do what we need to do. So what I'll do, I'll make a start with this guy. We're gonna say as close as possible to where we want to go. These guys are waiting. My goodness. So I think it's over here. So we'll just pop it in over there. We're gonna load it up. None of that. just some workers, and we'll just take it straight over here, and I'll buy some microbuses to add to the journey. And you're just going to pop it out over there, and you're going to unload all of you. Come and work here. And that's it. It's going to be as simple as that. We'll rename this to... what is this place called? Pandogorod. Temporary cement workers. Temporary workers. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that. That's going to be fine. And what we'll do is we'll make a start over there. That's okay. And here, what we'll do is we'll buy super speedy speed buses. These guys for like a fraction. Yeah, these guys. So give me 1, 2 of them. And what I'll do is I'll just say, guys, well, what we'll need to do is just say assign, set a line that this will be the the Pando temporary workers, right? Where? How come I can't find it? Oh, I didn't rename the line. That's funny. That's funny. Let me give this one a go. So that's what it's called. So it's actually going to be the Pando temporary workers, right? So I can at least find it. That's the plan, right? So let's go there. Can I? What other options? Oh, and let's just save it. There we go. And we will do that. And then can we set line to... Perfect. I like it. Go and go. Beautiful. Probably need a couple more. Let's do 2 more. Super speedy speed buses. There we go. And 1. There we go. Excellent. And we'll go again and say you and you. And we'll give it a start there and a start there. That's actually pretty useful. So now, hopefully, between those 5 buses, if they somehow space themselves out, we should have some workers over here, and that means construction on all of this stuff will actively continue. So let's close out all of these things again. I'm not paying any attention. What do we have over here? We're kind of holding at a reasonable rate here. I do wonder, something like this vehicle, why it's not actually getting repaired is my question. Oh, less than a year has passed. Really? Okay, so that actually is the mechanism. Because it's that old, it's basically becoming obsolete. So let's just get rid of these 2. I mean, they're obviously not doing their job anymore. And what we'll do is we'll replace them with some new super fancy open holes with massive capacity that can really move around. We'll just grab these guys. They're pretty good. Or even those. Yeah, that's even better. Ooh, pricey. Let's just go with these. They seem to be reasonable. So we'll get them going. So stuff will move a little quicker now. Now we've got the buses coming over, so let's quickly pop in to see if we have seen... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Got workers out over here. No drinking water, so these workers are probably a little bit, pissed off at working here, the prospect of working here. But you need to come and kind of work for the motherland and get this area up and running so that the next round of workers can actually do that pretty reasonably. Okay, so this area should have workers. I think we have buses coming in here, do we? We do. We do have buses coming in. Not a lot, but we do have buses coming in. Missing some chemicals. And what we want to do is obviously assign some stuff that it needs. So that's okay. We're kind of limiting the amounts. And we would like to license or purchase a blueprint. Let's have a look here. Oh, crap. Citizens' happiness is too low. What's happening over here? Currently without drinking water. So what is the issue with the drinking water? Yep, missing chemicals. So what's going on with chemicals? We're basically out of chemicals, right? We're not making them quick enough. Okay. Well, we can't afford to not have this. So let's cheat it a little bit over here and just get some chemicals out over here so that we can actively resolve that issue. We can't possibly allow our people to go without that. But we do have to ultimately resolve this. And we just don't have enough workers out here. This whole facility is just draining way too many workers at the moment. That is really our issue. And we see this moving a little quicker. Let's give it a little bit. These guys are all like just kind of waiting here. Okay. Now, what we need, let's go back and have a look at licensing some vehicles. So not a dumper, but maybe a personal car. We can... What? We can buy the blueprint for that? It's got to be wrong. These blueprints are so cheap now. Well, let's buy that blueprint then. Happily buy that blueprint. I do wonder if we buy like one of these. That's much more expensive. That's more what I kind of had in mind. Let's clear this out and just have a look at just generally what we have here. I mean, everything else is pretty pricey. I don't know why that one ended up being so cheap unless no. So now we can select the blueprint. We'll get some of these going. I think we obviously need a lot of stuff here, but we can immediately do a few of them. But we just need some stuff to be delivered here. So what do we need? So we need... I think this guy could service this area. So what are we saying? We need... So the only thing that needs open storage is steel. So it's just that one. The rest all goes in here. Okay, so let's have a look. This vehicle, for instance, it takes very little of everything. But it does take the most mechanical components. So I think we would like to see probably a little bit more mechanical components than any of the other things. So let's leave it at that. And the idea was, can we potentially get this guy to go and supply over there? Yeah, we've just got too much going on for these vehicles. Now let's do our own thing over here. Let's get another thing going on because we're gonna keep running into that problem, and it's gonna be a little bit too problematic. So let's do 2 small ones. Or have I started building it yet? No, I have not. So maybe small one over here to go and collect everything that you need. Let's start off with that guy. Okay. You are going to go and collect a number of things. So you're going to go and collect steel over there. And you're going to go and collect... I think the rest you can collect over here. Right? You're going to collect over there. You're going to drop off. Oh, that's a vehicle. Oh, okay. You're going to drop off over there. About 50%. Now, what we need is probably one covered hole. That's going to be fine. And then Ooh, and I need to just pause it. This is where the issues come in. And a couple of open holes. Probably total capacity, please. We're going to go, actually, just the 2. We'll do 2 of them. Okay. And what are you collecting in terms of this? You would like to... I think that's fine because you'll end up just delivering everything it needs. It does not have fabric over here, I think. We're out of food. Guys, this town isn't working for us. This town isn't working for us anymore. So anyway, there shouldn't be any fabric over here. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to go and collect fabric from over here, right? What is this storage? That's clothing. This is fabric. Oh, lots of fabric available. Please, please go and collect fabric from over there. That's an awesome one. So you can go and grab some fabric there. And I think what I'll do is I'll grab another covered hole. And then at least we should be making those work for us. So in just a minute, I'll come back and we should be fine. And things should actually, construction should start. Build with a random color. I like the idea of random color. How many are we building? There we go. So let's do like 10 of them. Fitness and happiness is still a bit of an issue. So let's just double check that. Do we now have... Yeah, I think we just... Ooh, it's low. But I think we're still recovering from water. And there might now be issues with food. Food's available over there. Food is available over there. This one is a little bit more problematic in the sense that we don't necessarily have all that much food here. But it's looking okay for the time being. There's food over here. There's food over there. So at least we've got a reasonable buffer. I would hope to see we get... Yeah, food has come back in. So now with the food from the other facility, I think we can now also distribute food to the other side. This thing is full up. That thing is pretty much full up, I think. I don't think we'll move a lot more. Can't export any more food. What we can, however, do is this guy moving any food? Oh, it was doing what? That is food, right? That is the food. So it can pick up the food and it is dropping it off at, whoa, all the way over here. I like it. So we are already bringing food in to this side. But what we can also do is I'm very comfortable. Why aren't we dropping it to where? That is super interesting. So I would like to unload food over here as well. Bring in food here, please. Right? Make sure that thing is filled up to the brim. So now, hopefully, we will see this guy pop out to go and move some food for us, right? I would like to think so. So who's dropping... Someone should be dropping food off over here. This guy... promotion of service. It is dropping food off over here. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, guys. What I will do is I'll buy another locomotive here. And then hopefully it's going to do the food thing for us for Tomoilski. I like it. So now Tomoilski will have its extra, a little bit of extra love there. Okay, good. Nice. Nice. So we should manage that a little bit more. Now, have we managed to get a little bit... No, we are not getting a reasonable amount of people here. Now, This should be okay. We should be fine with food. Now, in order for us to get the chemicals going, how many workers do we have here? Well, tons of workers, basically. So, I'm tempted to up the so where is this guy going? It goes to Javol bus stop, which I have no idea. So, and then the Molsky bus platform. Look there. And then it goes to Kromanova, which is this one. So let's just rename this one Moilsky construction stop. And then the last one is Moilsky factory stop. There we go. At least that makes a little bit more sense now to me. So who's this guy? Construction, and then do the factory stop, and then this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up this, and I'm just going to take out the. I'm just going to do that and say, I'm looking for like 5 seconds there, guys. I'm not looking for any more time. Just move it way quicker, right? So I would hope to see, yeah, it clears out like lickety splits. I just want to see more and more workers go to the other side. Our population is getting pretty extreme, but hopefully if we move more people through, we'll get more workers here and we'll ultimately get more of this going on. We shouldn't be exporting any chemicals. All that we're trying to do is distributing the chemicals to wherever. So Termolsky warehouse is this guy. Interesting. That is the, well, it's the primary warehouse really, and it's pretty small for a town this size. We probably need to redo another section of it on the other side. Lots and lots happening. Now, are we building cars? We are missing plastics. Where are we getting plastics from? So yes, plastics is not available over here. That's fine. We do have a plastics factory over here. So we do have a... Ooh. Let's rename this. This is the Molsky Plastics Warehouse. And obviously we run out of chemicals, and that's why we have issues with it. But that's okay. What we'll need to do is we'll pop the plastics warehouse into the list, and it will go and get some plastics for us, presumably. Now, someone is still quite unhappy, but I think we're on the up and up now, right? Yeah, we shouldn't have any further issues here. Food availability, awesome. Chemical availability is the one that bothers me, but that's looking healthy. Look at that. That's super healthy, much healthier now. So I think we'll see a lot more production. I think our production on workers was just not quite up to scratch. So hopefully now we're going to see a lot better. Now, let's go over to Pandogorod. We'll close this one out. And we should be seeing lots and lots of construction activities underway. Certainly a lot of kind of cement and chemicals and the likes going on. This isn't actually linked up to anything. It's not doing much. What we can do is we can certainly see about assigning some of these helicopters to at least do a little something. They could definitely come and do some work over here. That's good. Let's see about moving along on some of that. Excellent. So now construction is again happening, which I'm super thrilled about. We should be making reasonable traction over here. Now we are Unfortunately, people will be getting a little bit less happy due to some of the things happening here. But overall, we should be okay. Now, the one thing we're probably not doing here is looking at waste. So let's quickly see about that. Waste is not going anywhere. So that's a bit of a concern. Maybe we can do a little bit of a temporary waste container stand. Doesn't quite want to work out that way. Let's do something like that. Are we really not getting... Really? We can't get you to get across here? Why not? That's a... How come this guy's having issues? Well, we'll do that. And... Wow. That's gonna be a bit of a bummer, isn't it? We squeeze it? I cannot believe it's not gonna get there. It's gonna be a bit of a pain if we're not gonna get... If we're not gonna get this thing to work. Oh, presumably we can make this work. Presumably. Come on. Okay. Let's try this. Why? Oh my God. No. It's too close to that. We're just not getting it to work. So this guy is... at least there's not a lot of stuff there. So what I'll do is I'll sort that one out, and what we need to do is we need basically just mixed waste, to be honest. Probably maybe a little bit of this, but overall it's mixed waste, really. So it is filling up with mixed waste. So at least there'll be some containers doing its thing over there. I'm still flabbergasted by the fact that we're not getting this to work. Now, if I were to remove this, let's just see if we can't get... So if I were to remove that and we try and facilitate something over here, will that work? And I'm probably ending the episode now. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And this one can actually be fully loaded. There we go. Happy with that. We'll build that properly, and this will be the real one. Just one biological, and it should be filling it up. Now, we will have to come and sort that out somehow. Let's quickly have another look at where this issue is. And again, I'm tempted to think that it is improving. I think it is. I think it is improving. Have we built ourselves a little car yet? Building is without a power supply. I can't believe I missed that. We're going to fix that now. There's a traffic jam over here. So let's quickly go and on this, actually, not for the single bus, but for the line, actually, for the line, just go here and just fix that stop at like 5 seconds like the others. We'll do that and we'll see. Presumably that means they'll all start moving again. The all workers will be the same thing. I'm gonna do... Oh, that stop is now a fixed stop. So this is a fixed stop now. Are all of these under repair though? Waiting for repair. Missing steel. Oh my God. Yeah, so we're probably out of steel then. My goodness. Little things, right? So you kind of build something, right, with a view that Yeah, so let's just move all of these things through, please, as quickly as you can. Okay, and then stop it. I don't think we need that much steel, to be honest. Well, it actually uses a fair bit of steel to fix these guys. There we go. Now that's moving again. Okay, we're still without a power supply, so let's quickly get that running. We do want to see some construction work over here. So what's our power supply situation looking like? Okay, so let's just get one in here. Presumably, if we squeeze it a little bit to this side, it'll be a little bit more appropriate. So let's do a little bit of that. Okay. I'm going to give it a little bit of a walkway like so. And what we'll do is we'll end up building that. Now, from a power perspective, these guys should be without drinking water, but should be producing a fair bit of power. So let's see what we can do in terms of, yeah, so we can actually run a bit of an underground power situation over this way and basically feed the beast there. So let's do that, get that built. That should be fine, and this guy should immediately start producing our very own car. I would be hoping that we have sufficient. Yeah, we've got tons of steel ready to go here. Got a little bits of everything. We just don't have any workers, so that's unfortunate. Here comes a load, I think. No, they're going in the opposite direction. Jeez. We're doing a little bit of work there, but that's our very first car coming off the lot. We obviously would like to ultimately automate all of our repairs and the likes. So hopefully we'll get there in the end. There's lots of buses running through here that's not actually delivering any people to us. But yeah, we're doing like a 2% production percentage. So hopefully we'll see a bus arriving soon. I think that one might be coming in here. Yes, here we go. Hopefully that's a nice big load of people. A nice big load. Yeah, that looks healthy. Where are they going? No. You are not working the fields. These guys are coming to work the fields? My goodness, there's no way you're doing that. So I would like to please assign all of your workers to go there. That's as simple as that. That's it. No working the fields over here. 33 workers here. Crazy. Could have all gone in there. There we go. That is the first. There it is. Our first little car. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. If you've liked it, hit that like button. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think. We're struggling a little bit. But yeah, there's just a lot to do in this game. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.